Good afternoon. In today's session, we'll discuss about how to create a new calculated members in a cube. So open the cube. In this cube, there is a tab called as an calculations tab. So select this calculations tab. Being in this calculations tab, you can create the members. Calculations tab is supporting to create three type of members. What are those means? Calculated member, named sets, third one script command. If you take the calculated member, it supports to create a new member by defining a required formula. Now we'll try to implement this. So choose the calculations, like if you come to the cube structure tab, we are having measures like quantity sold, amount sold, sales, maximum amount and minimum, but I need an average sales. I'm not saying average amount. If you need an average amount sold, what is the go to the cube structure, create as a new measure, and maybe here you have to choose as an average over time and you can select it. But I am saying that I need an average sales, means I should divide the amount sold by the quantity sold so that I will be getting the average sales. So I need that value. So I am asking to create a new measure for presenting average sales. So how do you do this? So come to the calculations tab. In the calculations tab, if you observe, there is a button called as a new calculated member. You can click on that, or maybe in this white space area, perform right click and you say new calculated member. So from any one of these two things you can choose it. So I am clicking on this button, new calculated member. So immediately it is created one member here by showing the name as calculated member. On the right side, it is having some form. Fill this particular form. First one, it is asking for the name. I will say average sales. I am giving the name as an average sales. So this is the name. Don't give any spaces between them. Next, where you want to place this? I want to place this under the measures hierarchy, or measures level I want to place it. So here I am set as a member. So that means it need not be a measure only every time. So right now we are calculating average sales. This is a numeric value. That is the reason I am placing under the measure. But sometimes you may say top count, something like that, bottom count, something. So if you are doing like that, then you can put it under products or customers or under the time, depending on the requirements. But right now I am placing under the measures. Select the measures, click on OK and write the formula. So what is the formula means? In the left side bottom part, it's showing me the sales cube and measures. From there, I am choosing amount sold divided by quantity sold. So I wrote my own formula by saying amount sold by quantity sold. After that, what type of value you are having, what is the format of it? Is it having a positive values or is it having a negative values? How you want to represent them, with currency symbol or without currency symbol, with the decimal points or without decimal points. So to tell all these things, there is a property called as format string. So click on the drop down and specify what you need. So I am choosing one particular format here, something like this. After that, you want to fill with some colors, means you can specify the colors also, but right now I am not specifying those options. Just I will save this. File menu, save all, and then process the cube by deploying it. So click on process button. As the changes are there, it is asking to deploy. So click on yes, click on yes. Click on run button. Click on close. Click on close. Now, if you go to the browser tab, reconnect it once, and then if observe under the measures area, you are having something called as an average sales, what we have just now calculated. So for example, I will drag the amount sold, quantity sold, as well as average sales. So this is the value what you are having. It's showing me as average sales is 106. So for example, I'll open the calculator. So amount sold is something called as 98,000 or 98 million, something like this you are having. So take this value. It is not showing it. Maybe if you type it here, $98,205,831.21 004 divided by the quantity is 18,843 is equal to 106 point something. So this is what you got in your output also, 106 point something. So that average sales, what is the formula we defined there, that formula executed successfully and it's showing the output. So like this you can add your own members. It need not be measure only, you can add any member. So it is about the first one. Second one, so calculated member means it is a single field, maybe a measure, maybe a character descriptive field. But if you want to take 2 or 3 rows or 3 values as in one set, then go with named set. Named set. It is used to create a set. It used to create a set. It need not be set only, it may be a tuple also, but a set means here I am saying a group of rows basically. It is to create a set with respect to specified functions, So here we are trying to group a set of records based on the functions. It is to create a member, I'll say. It is to create a member for which consists a data as per specified functions, may consist multiple row values. So how do you do this? Means come to your cube, go to the calculations tab, click on a button called as a new named set and design it. So for example, my requirement is, I'm having some requirements in this way. Show topmost three regions with amount sold. This is one question I'm having. Same way I'm having like various other questions. Show topmost three regions along with maximum sales amount, something like that. So in both the cases I need to find out topmost three regions. So the common thing is topmost three regions I need in both the places. Now for that you need to write the formulas again and again. Instead of that, here you define the formula only one time and use it into the two places. How do you do this? Means come to the calculations tab, click on a new named set and give some name here. For example, I'll say top 3 regions, top 3 regions I'm saying. Write the formula for that. How do you get top 3 regions? We should use a function called as a top count. See here, if you say select amount sold on columns, comma, then I need regions. So I'm trying to take the member on rows from sales cube. I got like this, but I need only topmost 3. So I'll apply a function called as an top count. I need 3 with respect to amount sold. Close the parenthesis, execute this. We got topmost 3. Now what is the formula for this? Means this is the formula, top count of so and so. Now I'll take this query, I'll put it into this expression. I'm saying top count of customers dot country region comma 3 of with respect of amount sold. That's all. Save it, file menu, save all. Like this you can create n number of sets. Then process the cube, click on yes. Then click on run button. Now already a predefined member is there to pick up the topmost 3 regions now. No need to write the formulas again and again. Simply click on close, close this. Now I'll come back to the management studio, I'll disconnect it. Analysis services once again. Click on the new query, choose the cube called as in sales hierarchy. Now we have created a new named set called as the top 3 regions, belonging to what? Regions. Regions means to which dimension is belonging? It is belong to customers. So if you expand the customers, here we are having top 3 regions. Now I'll say select amount sold on columns, comma, I need top 3. So already there is a member here, top 3 regions. Simply drag it and you say on rows from sales cube. So we are not writing the formula again. Already at the cube level itself that formula is there, so simply we are using it here. So this is what a named set. So what are the frequently accessible member sets are there? Try to create them directly under the calculations tab in this particular format. So this is about a new named set. But internally it has written some formula like calculate so and so. So if you want, right now this is in a wizard format. So what is the program it has written manually? If you want to view that, simply here, right now we are in a form view. If you click on script view, it shows that. So this is the scripts what it is generated. Previously we have created something called as an average sales. Now we have created called as an top 3 regions. So the next one is third one, script command. Third one is script command. New script command. So what is use of it? It is also named set only, nothing special. It's used to create a new named set but we need to write the script. So here it is not a wizard form, we need to write the script manually. So for example, I'll write like this: create dynamic set current cube. I'll say bottom 3 regions as bottom count. I'm using bottom count. So I'm asking to prepare a set by picking bottom 3 regions. So I'll try to take this formula, come back to the calculations tab, click on new name script command, new script command, and write that formula here. Write that complete formula. Save it. Process the cube. Run the cube. Click on close. Click on close. Come back to your management studio, disconnect it once. Connect to analysis services, new query for the sales hierarchy cube. I'll say select amount sold on columns, comma, and from customers I'm taking bottom 3 regions, on rows from sales cube. Execute it. So you got the bottommost like this. But here we are having the null records are also. We are having the null records. So actually if it doesn't need the null records, what you need to do? Maybe like this, you need to write like select amount sold on columns, then we are saying bottom count of so and so from sales cube. If I execute like this, bottom count, it is saying on rows I need to mention, and here I need to give the comma. So it's showing me like this, but I doesn't need this null rows. What you should do? Non empty. So I got like this, Middle East, Oceania, Asia. Now this value I'll put it once again in my statement here. File menu, save all, process the cube, but as this window is not able to close the solution. We will try to open it once again. Open the data tools, open the business solution, and if you go to the calculations tab, bottom 3, and this is the script what we wrote for this. Top 3 regions, bottom count of so and so. So this is the formula what we got. Just we'll process the cube. Run. Close it. Close it. And if you come to here, disconnect the database, connect once again, Open the new query window, and here you say select, measure value is amount sold, not this cube, it is different. So we need to go with sales hierarchy cube. Select amount sold on columns, comma, from customers bottom 3 regions, on rows from sales cube. Select it, run it. So you got the bottommost 3 records. So like this you can create the script command. So basically you are creating some sets with some particular name, and that values you are able to use it directly under the MDX. So simply want to create a measure means go with cube structure, but only aggregations are possible. If you want to create a measure or a descriptive field means go with the calculations tab and use a new calculated member. But if you want to create as a sets means, then you go with something called as named set, or maybe with the script command. So this is about creating the members being in the calculations tab. Thank you.